Thank you, ladies, for coming. It's very nice to see you all here. I had a really good day today. It was 3 loads of laundry, and little Jimmy's in bed, well behaved today, and James is off to poker again. You know, second night this week. He really needs to get out of the house sometimes.
Thanks, Shirley.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, I had my usual bowl of Life cereal, and I spent most of the day making phone calls. With any luck, someone's going to get back to me.
And,
My husband did not go to work today because he was too hungover. I made him some breakfast, which he did not eat, and I threw it out. And I went shopping the rest of the day and bought nothing.
It's okay, Esther.
Thank you.
Well, I was able to get up at 5:30 before the sunrise and get my squats in. That was nice. Got some vegetable juice. Drove my husband to work, which I have, and watched a little bit of The View, but I got a little upset, so I turned it off. And now I'm here.
Wow.
Lovely. Lovely.
You're looking very fit, Barb. So.
Thank you.
But on to this book.
Yeah, let's get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just loved how many characters there were. There was just a lot of people in the book, and all the people spoke, and they had lines, and even the objects, I think, in the book became characters.
Especially the horse.
The horse and the bridges and the county itself.
The bridges, especially.
Especially.
Yeah.
The themes, you know, that I saw emerge basically centered on the bridges. It was themes of bridges. Big ones.
Bridging.
Exactly. Bringing together people and tearing those people apart with the loss of the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It was powerful imagery. Powerful.
I love bridges.
I loved the bridges in this book. Let's discuss the bridges briefly, shall we?
Yes.
I was quite impressed by the covered bridges. They're very beautiful and enclosed. Yes.
I saw the book as a bridge metaphor. One of those big bridges that spans a rushing river underneath, and you don't know if it's going to support your weight. That's like this book. You don't really know where it's going to go when you step out on it, or even if you're going to make it to the end.
Yeah. Oh, and that fits in the theme with loss or possible loss.
Yeah.
That's like those bridges. That one that was a shaky bridge.
The shaky bridge.
Yes, shaky bridge.
Well, yeah, that one. That
of course.
shook so much that it fell.
collapsed.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I saw that there were all kinds of bridges in this book. There was that one character that had the dental bridge.
Oh, yes.
And there was that one minor character late in the book who had the nose bridge.
Oh, that's very.
Yes.
big.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
across his face.
And then in chapter 6, when they played bridge, Debbie was very good at bridge.
So skilled.
Yeah.
The game was so detailedly described. It was.
It was like you were playing it.
It was like you were playing it. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful bridge.
We should get together for bridge sometime.
We should. Alright, well, I think we should probably hit some of the major plot points.
Yeah, major plot points.
Yeah.
I definitely thought the sexuality in the story, especially between Debbie and the doctor, was definitely a driving force.
Oh, and that sex also fueled Debbie's justified revenge in the end with her climax.
I'll be honest. The raptors surprised me in a good way, in a way that made me want to keep reading. And I thought one of the more moving, disturbing scenes was when the alpha raptor tracked down Debbie and sexually assaulted her.
Yes, and when the raptors sprung from the trees and bolted towards the children who were just lined up to go in from recess, I teared up, and I could not help but cry whilst they rampaged the town. I of course could not help but cheer for Debbie as she raced towards her garage to launch in her space pod towards the moon, traveling at near the speed of light, blowing out the windows in all of the covered bridges that were colored, many colors. And of course the laser fight at the moon base with Macaulay Culkin was just stunningly written and vibrant. Of course her circumnavigation of Europa, of one of the moons of Jupiter, I thought was quite significant, though a little out of place. I thought it a bit of a tangent.
Yeah.
Of course, the just beautifully written Buffalo Sabres game afterwards, I thought got us back on track as she escaped with Sam Watterson, escaping from the authorities to Manchuria.
Yeah.
I thought the plot was very linear. Just to wrap things up, ladies, it was a pleasure. I just wanted to see what you all thought the book was really about, because I felt this book was about climaxes.
If I had to use 2 words, I'd probably use rap or rape.
If I were to use 2 words, I would say space adventures.
Bridges.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Next month we're at my house. So I was thinking we could read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, lovely.
And we will all read the book.
We'll read it. We'll
just
get
like we
to
did.
Just like
Yes, just like this week.
Oh,
Yes,
lovely.
love reading.